Hello everyone, this is Aunty Ramya, Assistant Professor in Computer Science, St. Joseph's College, Hosur. In this video, we are going to see about the concept of files in Python. So, from your program, when you want to interact with a file, you can do so using file objects. So, interaction means you can do any operations. You can read from the file, you can write into the file, or you can append to a file. All those can be done. And we have few access modes for file objects that you can see in the image that is given. R is for read, W is for write, A is for append. R plus is for read and write, W plus is for read and write, A plus is for read and write. RB stands for read binary, WB stands for write binary, AB stands for append binary. RB plus is the same read write binary, WB plus is read write binary, again AB plus is also read write binary. We are going to see few built-in functions in files. The first one itself, the name itself is file. So this was used in Python version 2.2. It is same as the open function that we are using currently. So let's go to the next one, that is open function. It is used for opening a file and it returns a file object. The syntax is given. File object is equal to open file name, comma mode, comma buffering. So see the example, file is equal to open of example.txt is the name of the file and we are opening it in read mode. So once this is executed, the file will be opened in read mode. So next one is read. This function is used for reading a specified number of characters from the file. So see the syntax, variable is equal to file object dot read of size. Example with open of example.txt comma r as file. So here we are using a with open for opening the file. The name of the file is example.txt and we are opening it in read mode. The name of the object that we are using here is file. RE is again a variable is equal to file.read of 10. So from the file, this means there is an object file that contains a file called example.txt. So from example.txt, the first 10 characters we are going to read and display. Next one is read line, that is used for reading an entire line from the file. So syntax is variable name is equal to file object.readline. The same example as previous with open example.txt comma r as file. Line is equal to file.readline. So this is going to read the first line from the file. Next one is read lines. It will read all the lines from the file and returns a list. So all the lines in the file is going to be returned as a list. The syntax is variable is equal to file object dot read lines of. The example you can see here with open example.txt comma r as file. Line is equal to file dot read line. So it is going to read all the lines and return a list of it. Next one is write. It is used for writing the number of characters inside a file. The syntax file object dot write of whatever content you want to give, you can give here. See the example with open example.txt comma w as file. So with open is the function that we are using for opening the file. The name of the file is example.txt. It is opened in writing mode and here file is the name of your file object. File.write of example of writing into the file. So this content whatever we have given within brackets will be written into the file. The next function is seek. It is used for moving the cursor to a specified position inside your file. Then we have the syntax file object.seek of offset comma whence. So with open of example.txt comma r, we are opening a file example.txt in read mode and file.seek of file. So what we are going to do, we are going to move it to the sixth position. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is in the sixth position. The cursor will be moved to the sixth position inside your file. So then we are going to see a few built-in attributes. The first one is closed. It is used for telling us whether the file is closed or not. So if the file is open, if the file is closed, it will return true. If the file is open, it will return false. So the syntax is file.close. Example with open of example.txt comma r as file. Close status is equal to file.close. So in the first statement only we are opening the file and in the second statement we are checking if the file is closed or not. So obviously it is going to return false. Next one is mode. So it will return what access mode we are using for opening the file. So the syntax is file.mode with open of example.txt comma r as file. Mode is equal to file.mode. So here in the first line we open the file in read mode. So here the mode will contain the value R. So next one, name. So it is going to return the name of the file. The syntax is file.name with open of example.txt comma R as file. Name is equal to file name. So here the file name is example.txt. So that will be returned to the variable name. Then we have three standard file objects. One is for stdin, it stands for standard input, then standard output and standard error. So system.standard input is used for reading a line from your standard input, means from whatever in console input, whatever we are giving, from there it will read. The syntax is import sys, then we give a variable name is equal to sys.stdin.readLine of. So see the example, import sys, R is your variable, is equal to sys.stdin.readLine. So whatever line we are entering after executing a Python program, that will be read. That is only console input. Next one, sys.stdout. The same thing, it is used for writing into standard output. The syntax is import sys.stdout.write of output. Example, import sys.stdout.write hello Python. So this will be returned to the console. It is not going to write into a file. Next one, sys.std error, standard stream object that is going to represent your error stream. So the example, import sys inside a try block, means we are checking for an exception. So inside a try block, result is equal to 10 by 0. So any number cannot be divided by 0. It will cause an error. So that we are handling using exception. So accept zero division error as E. So we are going to use the standard error here. Sys dot standard error dot write off. We are writing the error message inside the brackets. So this can also be done using a print statement. It is given below. Print the same thing. Whatever error message you want to give, that error message, and inside the bracket file is equal to sys dot standard error. Also you can, any of the method we can follow. Next one is command line arguments. So when the values are going to be passed when you're executing the program, that is only called as command line arguments. Sys.argv, it stands for argument vector. That is where you will be passing the command line arguments. That particular sys.argv is going to retrieve the script name as well as whatever command line arguments and the values that you're going to pass. The example, import sys script is equal to sys.argv of 0. So whatever value you are passing in the 0th position, that is going to be stored here in the variable called as script. Then the next value that you're going to pass in the position 1, that will be stored as argument 1. So here are a few questions for you to test your understanding from this video. Thank you.